Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Self-Written Budgets. Today we are going to be going through my 2026 goals as well as my binder setup as what it currently is starting in the new year. I am actually so excited about this. So happy New Year's, everyone. By the time you're seeing this, it is the first Sunday of New Year's. I'm filming New Year's Eve for this, but it's the first Sunday of 2026 when I am filming this. And I want to run through all of my goals, what I want to do for 2026. I know I have them written down here, but I kind of want to go through and explain some things. I am just so thankful and very grateful for all of the support I've had over the last, 12 months of doing my cash stuffing on YouTube. I have met some pretty amazing people and I've had the pleasure of supporting some pretty powerful women. So it just makes me so excited to be able to continue doing this and pushing through on this journey. So I've created a new sort of title page to go through with this year, which I'm super excited about, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what I have in store for 2026. I got some really cool things happening, so let's get on into this video and let's start talking about it. I cannot shake this feeling. First of all, guys, I will not be at this house any longer after the middle of February. So during that time I'll have pre-recorded videos, but I will be in the process of moving, and I'm actually going to do small reels about what it's like to move where I currently am to where I am going. Might post that a bit after I move though, so give me time to edit, but I'm going to show you guys how much I've spent, all of that jazz on what it costs to move me from one place to the other, having budgeted. Obviously a lot of the expenses weren't properly budgeted for. That came out of the mortgage me and my husband got for this house. This is our house, our very first home together, which is super exciting for both of us, and I'm so excited for what's to come in that house. That house is going to come with so much energy and just good vibes, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I have some things that's going to happen this year, so let's get on into it. And I also am going to be saving this binder for last, because if you look here, I have my little secret project that I'm finally announcing to you guys today that will be coming hopefully sometime between April or May this year. I know that it's coming a little bit early, like releasing the news about it, but I can't do it till I have a better setup. So this will be something that's done in the new house. So with that, we're going to quickly go through my savings challenges, and I'm going to show you guys what savings challenges I have, and we're going to talk through my savings challenges for 2026 and what I currently have set up. So we're going to start in this one. So this is my 1K monthly challenge from my amazing friend over at the Millennial Dollar. She made these, and I love the intention behind them, and I cannot wait to use this. This here will be completing this very top goal here, have a completed $1,000 emergency fund. I would like to this year at least have a $1,000 emergency fund to jump me in. So this is what this is for. So every money in this that I take out every month is going to go towards my a $1,000 emergency fund for me. So jumping straight in, you guys might have seen this, there we go, in my last video. This is my new dashboard from Mish over at the Luxe Dollar. There's just a vibe going on in here. I love it. I really love the way that this feels to me. So yeah, we kept it. This is my next $1,000 savings challenge, also from the Millennial Dollar. This one here, it will be a lot of chopping and changing to make sure things add up and become even, because like here, I don't have $4 here in Australia. I'm not doing coins, it's all notes. So yeah, this will be going to be paying off the remaining $4,861.37 I have on my motorbike loan. Now I actually looked, because very lucky me, my app actually tells me where I am on the loan and where I should be. So I'm currently sitting at $4,861, but if I had been paying the installments like I should have been and not paying any extra, I would have been sitting at $5,852.89. Now, one thing I'm not very transparent about is the debt that I have. I have 2 loans. One is something called a trade support loan. I am a fully qualified chef. So that is something for me that I got to help put me through my qualification. While I don't do it now, that qualification still holds a very special place in my heart. And yes, I did get a loan out to help me finish and pay for my living expenses during that time, because you were not paid enough as an apprentice. Then I have my motorbike. It is a CMX 500, which is better known as the Honda Rebels. That is my bike, and I am currently ahead in the payments. I think I figured out I'm about 4 or 5 months ahead based on my payments. I'm not exactly sure though, but I want to pay this off by the end of this year, which I think would be a massive goal to accomplish. So with that, I have all of these little challenges. We should be finishing Coffee's Always a Good Idea at some point soon. Easter treats should get finished this year. I'm hoping my Merry Christmas one does. I have this one from Nauseate Creations, which is Angelica. I've been working through this one as well. I am actually curious to if my Travelopoly by Melina is going to get finished this year, because this one is going to save me a bucket load of money, and I can't wait to see what happens with this. So I definitely hope that I get to finish this challenge. Next up is my Hello Summer challenge. I think this is the last one, or the second last one I have, and my fall one should be next. I don't know if I'm going to, just for the sake of it, continue to restart, because every 3 months I'm guaranteed a small win on my savings challenges with those. So we'll see what happens. Next up, I'm going to, at some point this year, start the vault. This is a cute little challenge done by Blake over at Wallet Wells. So is the Hello Summer, as well as my Supernatural challenge. I've been watching, and I actually started finally watching it, so I've stopped stuffing in it until I caught up to where I am, and I'm nowhere near season 7. So yeah, I am going to start this challenge next year, during this year as well. It's sitting in here, but I'm just not sure when I'm going to start it. I think this might be a wait till another challenge is completed kind of thing, or it might not be done exactly the same way, but I have avoided the Vault challenge videos like the plague. And then I've got my Supernatural and my $1 savings challenges, which sit in a coin jar. So that's my plan for these 2 binders, just off to the side. Kind of continue to do my Savings Saturday videos, because those have kept me accountable savings challenge wise. Moving on from there, I have my short-term binder. I have done a bit of rearranging in the looks of this one. This is from the Millennial dollar. I've got Raelynn back here. I've got the Luxe dollar sitting behind in here. So kind of layered it over here, which I thought was super cute. And then I have this from the Luxe dollar, and I've got this, which came with my binder from Angelica. And then a cute little star. This is my debt payoff, pretty self-explanatory. None of these have changed. My budget, gaming, donations. I want to be more intentional with my spending over this coming year. I give myself $100 for a fortnight to spend. Realistically, that should be enough for me, but I have a tremendous habit of overspending on things I don't need. So I want to try and cut back on that a little bit and try and be super intentional with the money that I'm spending, and look at something as do I need it or do I want it? And is it something I can, put that money aside for and save for it in a category instead. Sports will turn into hobbies once I get the chance. Chiro, groceries, which is staying, and miscellaneous, which is like my buffer. And so that is that one. And like I said, we're going to skip long term till last, just because I have this that I want to announce. Coming in here, this is my binder from Blake over at Wallet Well, and to bring that to a point, I want to start making sure and ensuring that if I am spending my money, I'm intentional with supporting the little guy. One thing I love about my binder collection is every single one comes from somebody small. Whether it's Mish over the Luxe Dollar, it's Raelynn, it's Blake at Walletwell, it's Mel over at the Millennial Dollar. I want to start shopping with intention to support small and continue to do so, not just through my budget binders, but in my personal life as well. So yeah, this is from Theo over at Avenue 60. This is my little, of course, the heat up here is kind of pulled apart, but I actually kind of like it like that, so we're gonna leave it. And then I've got this, and I've got this just here. So yeah, we're gonna pull this over. I've got this little thing sitting in the corner. I don't know why, I'll probably take it off. These I'm hoping is going to be the very first budget purchase I make next year, which is finally getting my inserts for this binder from Blake. So I have Date Night, I have Enjoy. There's definitely not $40 in there. Maybe there is. I have Enjoy, I have Adventure, I have Stay at Home. This is my emergency fund, and that brings me back to fully fund at least 3 envelopes. This is the joint emergency. I want $500 in here, in cash, for an emergency in case power goes out during flooding or anything like that. So yeah, I want $500 in this within the next year. Our anniversary, which is the 4th of August every year. Milestone anniversaries, which is like our 5-year, 10-year, and all of that, and that's specifically for wedding anniversaries. And Extra, which pays for a new ring, our vow renewals, but I'll have a binder coming in for the vow renewals soon. Alright. Next up is my personal binder. There's a little bit of a shift in this one as well. So I have a thing, I love mine and my husband's. I don't know how many of you have seen this. This is my husband's binder, and this is my binder. My husband has gone, I put my husband in a black theme. I'm very white, so I love the yin and yang that I've chosen to do with our binders. So I'll go through my husband's next. We'll quickly set that there. So I've got all of my pretty decor. I am trying to spice things up and start adding more. And of course, these came as deco cards in a pack, and now I've just sort of sat them in because I think they look pretty like that. This is my personal one. These came from the RaeMarkable dollar. So this pays for gifts specifically for my husband. Solo dates, self-care, friends night, sewing, books, hair, clothes, perfume, and tattoos. I have 2 tattoos at the moment. I'm planning on getting a couple more, so we'll see how those go. This is my dog's binder. I have 2 dogs, Kenya and Brindle. Quickly pop them up on the screen. They are literally everything to me. I'm so glad that this won't move anymore. So yeah, I said this in the last one. This is a cat. I own dogs. I thought it was funny. Alright, and then again, this is very Melina coded. This binder though, Blake, and the quality of his and Mish's and Melina's binders, nothing to fault, ever. Hey. So this is Kenya, she's one of my dogs, then Brindle. They're preventions, pet emergency, dog treats and food, dog toys, pet care, pet sitter fees, accessories, council registration, yearly vaccinations, which, yeah, this is amazing. So, perfect. Next up is my vehicle binder. This one I'm hoping to get a revamp next year. There's nothing in it besides my dashboards. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want this to be my forever binder, so I'm choosing not to decorate it. Bike rego, bike maintenance, bike extra, car rego, car maintenance, and then car extra. License renewal, which will be due 5 years away. Tires, vehicle things, and backup fuel money. I just put $10 in there. That covers any extra fuel I might use. Going very quickly through this, there's not a lot to explain through my binders. I said I was going to do this next, and I never did, so we're going to wait till it goes back in its spot, and I'll do it then. Whee! So 1 year ahead. So this was a gift from Mish and her mystery packs. I already have a white binder, but I did order one of these, which says 1 year ahead savings binder, and I'm like, I'm just going to do this. So I've got subscriptions, which has $200 in it. Insurance, Telstra, registration, utilities, additional payments is just other. And I have goals written for this in this here, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Dog things, pay ahead. Actually, I'll show you after I show you that, because this spoils it too. All right. Next up is my home binder, which is a massive thing for me and my husband, all things considering. So with this new house, I now have an really quickly, we're going to jump back over here. This is what the front of this binder looks like. I've gone with navy blues kind of through this. I love that. Navy dark colors. And then I've got I'm vibing with this and how this one looks too. Whee! So this one's just my pool one. I don't have a pool. The new house is not going to have a pool. So I've put this over to the side just in case one day I end up with a pool. Can you guys tell I want a pool? House excess will be $1,750 will be the total goal for house excess. I am not expecting to make this in a year, especially considering I have such a big goal to pay off a very large debt in my name. And then I'll be paying off my student loans. So this is important, and I'm definitely going to aim to be putting more money in it, but I'm not expecting to fully fund my house excess this year. Considering it also has $60. Maintenance, house maintenance, then renovations. Then we have supplies, guest items, which pays, because I'm going to have 2 guest rooms in my new house. And so the point of having my guest items envelope is to be able to pay to have, you know, backup toiletries in case somebody forgets when they stay with me, you know, decorations, smelling stuff for the room to make it all smell nice. New furniture in case we ever need it. Bedding and decor. So again, could be bedding for guest rooms, could be bedding for our room. Decor for the guest rooms. It's kind of just, those 2 are like broad categories. Lawn care, which was like garden care, mowing, garden trimming, termite inspections, all of that. A barbecue and smoker. Again, guys, I am a chef, and I feel like this one here is going to be a massive thing next year. Appliances, office space, which is my space, storage, and my husband's dream gym, which is something we're both kind of saving up for. And that's for that one. Now, me and my husband do not have kids. It is something I have been asked about before. We don't have kids. It's not on the cards for another couple of years. But I do want to be able to make sure that I can give my kids the absolute best future. So I have pre-prepared. So we have announcements, which is like, you know, announcing that we're expecting, a baby shower, small things for the kids like that. Birthdays, self-explanatory, a buffer for the kids. Furniture, so cots, new beds, stuff like that for them. Medical, again, self-explanatory, clothes and toiletries. That includes shoes. And nappies and all of that. Car and outings, adventures. So this will pay like day passes to like Movie World or something. And car and outings will pay for stuff that needs to go in the car. Like prams. Toys. And then daycare. So this is all education. Daycare, school, after school. My kids might want to play sports. And stationery. Because I would like a little bit of money set aside every year to ensure that I can pay for stationery. Alright, next up is my holiday binder. And this is what this one's looking like. Alright, so whole vibe out here as well. I wish I'd changed that a little bit. Alright. Oh, so this is from Melina. I think it's adorable. This is pretty standard. I've got Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, which I don't celebrate much of, but I might end up, which is why it's there. Black Friday, Christmas, which has just been, New Year's, which, like I said, I'm filming this the day before New Year's, and I have not bought any of my alcohol for New Year's yet. Gifts, and then miscellaneous. So that's that. Whee! That's that binder. There wasn't a lot in there. Alright, next up is my travel binder. And this is what this one looks like. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this. This and the orange one, by far my favorites. This here, I got Raelynn to make it for me. It's probably one of my favorite things in the entire world because I love reading and I was flying over an ocean and she made it for me. Alright, through this one, we've got passports, which I've just found out because I thought honestly that I was going to have this done and all of that, but passports have gone up another $10, which means sometime next year I'm going to just need to chuck an extra $10 in there. Flights, accommodation, I feel like all of these are self-explanatory. Spending, eating out, transportation, souvenirs, cruises. I want to go on a cruise for my 26th birthday with my sister because we wanted to do one just after we turned 18 together, and I've invited my best friend and my twin sister to do a cruise with me, so I'm going to do a cruise with them for our 26th birthday. Girls trip, this is to come up because I'm moving away from my best friend. This is to come up and see her because I have to. Road trips is to see my mum because my mum lives about 6 hours away from the new house, so that's to see her. And day passes is to things like Movie World, Day World, Movie World, Dream World, stuff like that. And miscellaneous is to pay for luggage and SIM cards if we ever go international, which is a big dream of mine, to go to New Zealand and Norway. And they're 2026 goals, so that should tell you something. This binder officially disappears soon. Oh, my husband finished work. Did he? No, my husband finished work. He didn't message me. Alright, so yeah, this binder's disappearing. Oh, he left me a little note telling me he took money out. Thank you. It's been reorganized, and I have so much wrong with this right now, so we're not even worrying about that, actually, why I'm in here. Because I'm forgetful. So, what we've done... I got $35 from my 10-cent containers the other day, and we've decided just to chuck that straight into our paying to put fuel in our cars. So 20, 40, 50. $50 in fuel, which is great because I have like $400 and something budgeted for fuel to move. We're taking both cars down. My bike's being transported with a transport company. It's been booked in. This is my husband's binder. We're going back to it. His name is Dean. Don't know if you guys couldn't tell. So this is his binder. So he's got chiro, medical, haircut, podiatry, nutrition, pay ahead, food, PC, car extras, clothes and shoes, and an emergency fund. Something I definitely need to do with my husband is, because I'm supposed to do it so that his money is taken out of whatever is left from his $20, like, from whatever's left out of his, overspend, on his grocery, food, extras and stuff. So yeah, see how that goes. Long term. Alright, guys, so so nervous about this. I have a massive announcement to make with this binder. So this is my long-term binder. This is everything that I'm saving for long-term wise. I don't pull from as much sort of thing. So I've got my emergency fund, which will have $1,000, medical, concerts, annual fees, new car, because I'd love a new car, technology, the Christmas project, which if you guys didn't know, for the longest time was named the Melina project, but she got her presents. I'm hoping by the time this is out, actually, she's posted about it, but I'm not sure because I'm trying not to hound her and ask her when I'm going to see the boys' reaction because I just really want to see. Taxes, retirement, Costco, Amazon. Now, sitting behind here is the secret I've been keeping for a couple of months. I got given, when I got given this binder, I had made a special request for something, and I had requested she hide it, because it was very important to me to the time that it was not able to be seen. So she made me 3 envelopes. She made me this one, 3 inserts. She made me this one here, which is my self-written budgets, which sits just behind here because I don't use it. And in my savings challenge, you would have seen the savings challenge insert. Whew, nervous. All right, so in this one is a project I'm hoping to launch and release in 2026, sometime during May or April. But drum roll for that, please. I hope someone's drum rolling because I can't. I'm releasing a second YouTube channel called Self-Written Recipes. It will be coming hopefully April, May, after I've moved into a new house, where I can teach you guys to cook healthy and hearty on a budget. I have to stick to the grocery budget that's in my short-term binder. I can't go over. I want to be able to teach you guys how to make healthy, hearty meals that just provide the soul with the nutrients it needs without breaking the bank, especially with kids. I want to be able to show you guys meals that you can make with kids. But the point of this binder here is to be able to afford the equipment required to film those videos. So I'm hoping, like I said, that this will be coming in possibly April or May next year. So this year, sorry. So we shall see how that goes. But for now, it is going to stay hidden behind my little flap. I actually kind of like, it's like a separator between my business and my long term. Because that's my secret, guys. You'll also notice, if you follow me over on Instagram, my Instagram got a revamp. It's now called Self-Written Co, which is Self-Written Company. So it will be my Instagram for both my food and my budgeting, which is just going to be chaotic. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I have some goals for this year that I definitely want to stick to and definitely stay obtained to. This is how I budget as well, just so you guys can see. So I write down, actually no, I can't show you that. But yeah, I just want to stay fully intentional with the money I have. And yeah, I was going to show you guys that my laminated piece of paper that I use to budget, but I realized that it shows everything. And I don't want to show you everything right now. The money and how much I earn is a personal side to me, so I don't think I'm going to show that. Yeah, I have some goals for 2026, as you guys can see. So it's like, I want to stay very accountable. Continuing to do YouTube keeps me accountable. And by the end of 2026, I want to hit 500 subscribers on this channel. So that's it for today's video, guys. And I can't wait to see what 2026 has in store for us all. And Happy New Year. And I will see you guys all in next week's very first cash stuffing and saving Saturday video for 2026. I hope you guys have a very, very peaceful holidays as we jumpstart into the new year. And I just hope that this year brings you guys nothing but joy and peace and blessings all around. I'll see you all later. Bye!